Hi Aquarius, this is your January 2025 and what to expect in the new year. You're coming up as the King of Swords in the middle of your spread. You have really thought things through all perspectives. You are starting the new year head over heart, brutally being honest with people around you, and having this mental clarity and stepping into your authority with the King of Swords. You're no longer holding things in. You're also protecting and not sharing your pearls with swine. There's a lot of change and changes. Things happened in 2024 that brought you to this energy. You are in many ways still ready to take things with the Fool card here to the next levels. You're waiting on something. You are keeping an open heart and you're embracing the unknown and the unseen world. You're trusting. And you realize that a lot of the things that kept you stuck in a situation was yourself, was your overanalyzing and overthinking things. But going in, again, you come up also as a Queen of Wands. She's very vibrant. You know, she is somebody who's natural in their confidence, who knows their talents, and she's courageous. She doesn't really show exactly her feelings. She's not upfront about it. She has a zest for life in her own beautiful way. She's determined, she's joyful, and you're able to see through people's temptations, addictions, and you play your cards right. And these people that are wounded come to you in January because they're drawn to your light. You have learned in November, December, though, some proper boundaries for yourself, Aquarius. This is beautiful. You are coming in with more permanency in your stability emotionally and psychologically and mentally. People know your depth and your breadth, and through how you relate with them, whether it's blood or through kindred spirits, they know that your real currency is love and that you want success for them. Aquarius, so beautiful. Moving forward, later in January, if this is love, I feel like there are things that you have dreamt of and kind of keep to yourself with the High Priestess. This is a different deck here. And you had to be on guard with the situation in the past and kind of keep things to yourself because people think you have that Page of Wands innocence, that naivete, that you would lose direction, and you could be someone who's very poetically over sentimental and over romanticizing, and maybe you could have fell for someone or something too quickly, and they just have concern for you, the people around you, even though you're ready to go all in whatever the situation is, Aquarius. I feel like it's not time because you're still grieving. There's still some emotional, some sorrow, the energy of grieving and regret and maybe disappointed and lost. Like there's things that you are still cycling through. Healing takes time and you're giving yourself that space. Clarify this World card in the reverse. Yeah, so there's going to be a decision or a crossroad that you're going to come across anywhere from January into the end of 2025, where you're going to be in contemplation between either two people or two paths, whether to stay or to go. So, like I said, you're prepared for this. You come up as a King of Swords. You learned a lot in 2024 and the previous years. You for a long time you let the illusion of security go. You are not, you're comfortable with change, where maybe in your previous life you were stagnating and you were hanging on to situations or jobs that gave you a false sense of security. So let's pull a little bit more tarot for you for January. Yeah, so if there's something you're studying or learning starting in January and it lasts for like 3 months, or if this is a website or a launch of something that you're putting out into the public, it's going to go very well. You're going to be able to move around and network and co-create and collaborate with other people, and you're going to have 2 good clients right away, or 2 grand allies or supporters that are going to support you and help you through the transition of whatever visions need some type of metamorphosis is the word that I'm getting. So there's going to be teamwork. There's going to be people that you are aligning with in starting in January that you meet through social media or your community, or you already know them and they bring forth 2 people, right? But it's gonna be good. You won't be overcommitted. Like at first, those are your fears, when this comes into fruition, because what you have is very original, because it's a dream. It's a dream, a vision that the Creator implanted in your soul for you to actualize it in the reality here, and you trust it. And that's all you need to know is that the details are going to be handled, and just showing up for yourself and meditating on how and where to go and navigating through any obstacles that you're going to overcome. So you could be traveling a lot. I see you in your car a lot. I see you going back and forth between 2 places. Not sure if this is a place that you're renting, a place that you're co-creating somewhere with someone else, but it's going to go so well. It's also teaching you, and you're going to be learning a lot, in the process of this. And you love being on the road. You love being in the car because you get so many uploads and downloads and transmissions, during your free time there, and as you connect with the divine. I know I do. So if there's someone around you that's not, that's having these hasty, high expectations, I think you're gonna put them in their place. There's a King of Wands and a Queen of Swords, somebody who's like, oh, we got to do it this way, but the person that maybe that's in charge is not buying it. He's not budging. So there's some there's some things there that where maybe three's a crowd, and maybe you need to go at it alone for a little while so that the universe can guide you, and you can hear and sense where to go. You can get a sense of, using your intuition to guide you how to move forward. It's going to require strength to do it on your own at first, but you're not going to be alone. You're going to kind of intuitively follow, the things in a moment of pause and surrender. You're going to be able to get some enlightenment from this, right? Before you proceed, because you're very disciplined. You're going into January, as I mentioned in the beginning, right? And so your spontaneous energy as an air sign is there. It's fresh, it's expanding, it's free, it's so innocent and original. it's your dream, right? Coming into reality. And you're so excited. You'll be so excited in January that like sometimes you won't even be able to sleep because you want to get up, and whatever this is, it's in service to humanity. It's to help other people. And you have some support of, or going to have some support of someone who is well established, who is really humble with their money and very giving and honest. And they're very emotionally intelligent. The King of Cups is a beautiful energy to have around you. So is the King of Pentacles. These archetypes are two of my favorites because they're so humble. They have so much money, but they help people with their money, and they believe in supporting those who are starting from scratch, and they support them in every possible way. And they're a leader, and they're secure in themselves, and they have the discipline to be able to guide you towards this prosperous life that you are continuing to manifest in 2025. There could be some delays in the things that you guys are planning, but you all will end up on the same page. So this is a journey. It feels to me like January 2025 is just, it's clearing out a lot of the things that you want to work on in 2025 that are causing more stagnation and not allowing you to take a leap completely. So whether this is gossip, maybe you're getting too many opinions and it's causing you, to be more confused than anything, just take time out, and the universe is going to guide you on you're going to know what's best for you, right? Let's clarify the Judgment card. Choice. Yeah, so with the Judgment card, it's like you're going to be asked to make a choice that you're struggling with. This feels more like the end of January. So whenever you hear this, just remember this stuff is probably going to happen towards the end of January, or even a little longer, who knows. But, whatever path you decide to take, listen to your gut is what Spirit's saying now that you're hearing this ahead of time. Feel your way into the choice that's right for you. And don't postpone it for too long, because there's no perfect time than now, right? Those are the words I'm hearing. And you're going to answer this call to create new opportunities for yourself, and you're going to be able to help other people. It's like a sense of redemption I get with the Judgment card. And there's forgiveness, and there's mercy, and the people that were wronged. I feel like it's such a great time to be alive right now in America with our new president, who looks out for his people. And resilience, you're going to finally be able to bring down that wall and step up into your test of faith is going to it's going to shine. You're like the last man standing. It's so beautiful. I think like this is going to lead you to your family to build this foundation that's going to be like the gift of continuous giving to people. And you're going to do it with a life partner, someone who thinks similar to you. Can be opposite in many ways, but that's okay. But this is what a lot of people say is the twin flame card, where there's unity, consciousness, and harmony between you and your partner. And that way, the only way that you attract this person is because your feminine and masculine are balanced. Your yin and yang energy. You're happy, whole, complete on your own for some time as you're grieving. So in the future, there's going to be decisions as this project unfolds. You're going to feel stuck around the end of the year towards fall, between October and December, because you may feel like, oh, am I putting all this work in and there's no reward? you know, you're going to know who has, you're going to know between fact and feeling, because a lot of this is intuitive energy that I'm picking up on. And you're going to know right away who's serious and not serious, who's on your team, and who's not able to discipline themselves to be on your team. You're going to know. You're going to cut to the chase. You know, you are going to have the audacity to be analytical, to be articulate, to be fair and ethical, which you already are on a normal day. You're very honorable, authoritative, and you're powerful, and you're objective, right? So you're experienced at explaining things. And if this is something that you're struggling with, especially when it comes to finances, I think something with finances, just maybe seek some legal advice, seek somebody who knows what they're talking about. If it's not your wheelhouse, do your due diligence. That's what I'm hearing for you. So I'm going to pull some advice cards for you. So you have for Aquarius, speak up. So with that, what is it that you're not saying that's eating you up inside in January, right? You can't keep this forever. This is the time to let it out so you could move on and be happy. So if there's somebody around you who you're just kind of like, you're bored with this person, you're going to say something, and it's going to help you heal. So again, lots of exciting things happening for you, starting the new year off. You know, it's sometimes, you know, if things are not going as planned, it's because there's a detour, divine intervention for the best and highest good of the situation. Remember that. One more card for Aquarius. Yeah, you got the elephant spirit, which is one of the most patient animals out there. You know, this is one of your greatest virtues, is patience, Aquarius. You know, you've learned to be patient with yourself, and now you can give that away and be that for others. It's beautiful. 1717 on the clock. That's your number. That's such a magical number. Wow. And you are going to be celebrating. You are going to, I don't know, some of you are going to get married. Some of you are going to cohabitate with someone and create and build together everywhere you go. It's so beautiful.